Hello YouTube, this is Shine and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't put out Donald Trump's reading much sooner, but it's been a crazy past 2 weeks as the whole world is watching what's happening in the US, and I needed to recenter myself before I could do any kind of reading so that I'm not putting some sort of bias into the readings, and that could be challenging. It could still be challenging as I do this reading, but I'm hoping I'm in a better place right now so that I can be able to hear the guidance a lot clearer. And so I wanted to take that bit of a break and sort myself out. But this is an awakening for everybody. And we either take that step and learn from this and make changes, or we'll be in the same spot again a month from now, a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, if we don't start making the right moves in dealing with police brutality, racism, oppression. It's important for people to start to really open their eyes and really see what is going on, to be able to acknowledge what is truly going on, because that's the only way change can happen. If we turn a blind eye and choose not to look at the problems that are occurring, then change is going to be very difficult. So please continue to be safe, continue to communicate as we try to move forward. Try to heal from this situation, because as a person of color, as a Black woman, as a mother, I'm tired, I'm frustrated, and change has to happen. But it's up to all of us to make that happen. Now let's get on with the reading. Okay, so for Donald Trump, what can we know? I think what I will do, because I've missed a whole week, so maybe what I'll do is I'll do the reading week by week for the last 3 weeks, and then maybe the last little bit of June into July. All right, so Donald Trump, what can we know about what's going on for the month of June for Donald J. Trump, President of the United States? Donald J. Trump, President of the United States. What can we know about what's going on? What's he thinking, feeling about the U.S., his role as a president, his whole presidency? What can we know for the week of June 7th through the 13th? What can we know about Donald Trump's second week in June, June 7th to the 13th? What can we know? What's coming up? We have the Fool card, Page of Swords, the Strength, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so there's going to be some kind of new beginning to some sort of look into maybe some sort of documents or some kind of writing. I'm hearing the writing is on the wall. For what, I'm not sure, but I don't know if this is someone looking into Donald Trump's finances again. Like a light bulb has gone off for somebody, and so it's like another start of looking through Donald Trump's taxes again, maybe, or some kind of documents. And so he's going to try to find his inner strength, his inner willpower to deal with this situation that's arising again. And he has that feeling of, oh geez, not again, really. I don't want what you're trying to put out there. I don't want to look at this. He in a way has that attitude of, as if he's bored with this, or you guys don't have anything better to do with all that is happening, that you want to look through my stuff again. You want to look through my businesses, my taxes. There's other important things that are going on, and you want to spend time looking through those things again. Let's look at the second week. What's coming up for the third week. The third week of June 14th to the 20th. June 14th to the 20th for Donald Trump. June 14th to the 20th. What does that look like? June 14th to the 20th. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Justice card. So June 14th to the 20th, there's going to be a lot of focus around work, maybe dealing with more work-related situations, maybe dealing with other countries, maybe the whole U.S.-China situation. There's also some kind of plans being put into place. I think going towards that July 4th. I don't know if he's wanting to do something, some kind of celebration around the July 4th weekend there. But there is some thought around that. And I don't know how that's going to work with the whole coronavirus situation, but there is some talk about that. And again, he's trying to hold on to his finances because I think it's being looked at again. Maybe with the Justice card being here, maybe the Supreme Court is going to do something around that. Yeah, I think maybe the Supreme Court is going to do something around his taxes again, or something with his corporation, his business. They could also be looking at some sort of ties that he may have with his presidency and the books, and his organization, his businesses. I don't know what that would be at this time, but he's trying to hold on tight. Or he may be actually even doing something where the courts are going to say, no, you can't do that. Something that he wants to implement. Maybe he's wanting to sign some sort of declaration or do something, but the courts may step in and say, no, not happening. Let's take a look at the fourth week. June 21st to the 27th. June 21st to the 27th. What can we know about what's coming up for Donald Trump? We have Two of Swords. He has to make some kind of decision, it looks like. The Moon card, something that is not clear at this time. Let's see. Two of Pentacles. And the Nine of Wands. He has to make some kind of decision. He's weighing things out. Again, it could be some decision around his taxes. Something that he's been standing firm, something that he's been fighting against. But there are some things that are just not clear at this moment. He's needing to pull on his inner strength to continue to stand firm in what he believes or what the fight is that he's been fighting against. And I think he's also going to I also think he's going to want to try to stand firm around this celebration, the July 4th situation. I don't know why the July 4th is coming up, because again, I'm not sure how that's going to look with, the COVID still around and people still needing to do physical distancing, but that's what I'm getting right now. Let's take a look at that last. Okay, I'm not gonna count this, but the Knight of Cups popped up, but we'll see if it shows up again. The last 3 days in June and the I think it's last 3 days in June and then 4 days in July. So let's take a look at what that looks like right now for Donald Trump, which is June 28th to July 4th. Please show us June 28th to July 4th for Donald Trump. What can we know? June 28th to July 4th. Donald Trump's presidency. We have Nine of Cups. Something that he wants is coming. Let me just put that here. Something that he wants is getting fulfilled, a wish that he wants. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm gonna just move this around. Okay, let's see here. That way you guys can see all of this. Okay, hopefully you can see that. Okay, so with the Nine of Cups, yeah, there's some kind of wish that is being fulfilled. Something that he wants will come to fruition. And again, I keep getting something around the July 4th, some kind of July 4th celebration. It could be that there is some money that is going to be needed again to go towards it. But there is something that is being a bit deceptive, or some sort of deceit is going on as well. But some sort of light will be shone on it. Maybe what the week before, with the moon card not being clear, will come to light the following week. It could be something around the celebration with the 4th of July, or something to do with the courts. Now there's the Queen of Cups here. For me, the Queen of Cups tends to be Nancy Pelosi. So she could be showing up in that last week. Maybe it's tied in with the money situation. Maybe she loosens the purse strings and allows him to have the money that he wants to be able to go towards this celebration. But we'll see about that part. He may even use his power as a president to make sure there's money, or to try to get money. But there's something in that last week of June that he's going to be, in a sense, happy that it worked out maybe the way he wanted. And with Nancy Pelosi, maybe just kind of saying, okay, fine, have your money for the celebration. But I think she wants to hold on to the purse strings because of how much has been put forth to stimulate the economy. But he may use that same reasoning to say that this celebration or this thing should happen, because again, that will stimulate the economy if people get out and celebrate and spend money. And so it's kind of maybe an underhanded way of getting what he wants. But he'll be happy about a new start of something. He's taking some kind of risk, which for him may actually work out. And this Queen of Cups is trying to weigh out what to do. They may want also to see a new start, to the economy, to see people being able to be free because of so many people being in lockdown. But she has her own fears and worries still, because she knows things aren't as clear as they should be. Let's take a look at what's in the shadows for Donald Trump's June that we don't know but can know. What's in the shadows for Donald Trump's June that we don't know but can know? June 7th to July 4th. June 7th to July 4th. What's in the shadows that we don't know but can know for Donald Trump's June? We have the Hangman. We have the Sun card. We have the Three of Wands. So there is some kind of positive thing that's going to come forth for him, and that again could be this thing that he's been wanting, his wishes fulfilled. If he's able to look at things a little differently, the future could look very different for him. But if he doesn't pause and see the writing on the wall, then that future could look very, very different for him than what it is that he's wanting. So the success that he's wanting to accomplish in the month of June is really dependent on if he's able to take time, pause, and really reassess everything, try to see things from a different perspective, make some changes that will make a difference in the outcome, in what it is that he's wanting for the future, what he's wanting to come to fruition. And so that's what I've got for the rest of June. I just want to say, please continue to be safe, keep your family safe, your neighbors, and start that dialogue of police brutality and racism if you haven't started. Because for change to happen, it has to start with us. So that's what I've got for Donald Trump for the month of June, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.